Hello, guys. It's High Priestess Jamila. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. I ain't gonna sing because Jacob gets mad when I sing. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. All right, y'all. I am doing my dishes. So I'm multitasking right now. And I'm cleaning up my downstairs a little bit, getting it halfway decent. Getting these dishes done. But I wanted to come and talk to y'all about the behaviors that we've been seeing. Oh, thank you, baby. You found it? Okay, cool. Thank you. Put in the closet. Yeah, put that in the bathroom there, okay? Yeah, thank you, sweetie. So, I want to let y'all know something, especially those of you that are on the side of right. Okay, that are on the side of minding your own business, especially if it's whatever, if it's a black-owned business, if it's a white-owned business, as long as you are on the side of righteousness. Okay. Every year since 2016, it's been the same thing with these people. The psychobabble, the obsessive shit talk, the lies, them thinking that magic has something to do with their ability to speak shit into existence. Just the general pettiness. Okay, the general pettiness. Don't worry. They do this every year. Okay, whether or not you have enemies in common or whether or not you have different enemies, okay? The enemy that works against you does this shit every year. It's the same shit different years. The only difference is that, well, there is no difference. Every year since 2016, okay? Because I started my business the end of it was towards the end of 2015 is when I officially started my company. They have been doing the same crapola since then. Okay. Same shit, different day. There's always an enemy that's talking shit. And you know what? The only thing that I can say to you is that it's time for you to have some faith. Okay. Not even necessarily faith in me, but faith in the spirit. Faith in spirit guides, faith in God. They do the same thing every year. This year is no different. Okay? It is always an energy or entity or force that is trying to make you depressed, sick, confused, angry. They do it every year. And this year is no different. And just like all those other years, they've consistently had to deal with what's real. Okay, and that don't matter who your enemy is. At least I know for me, if you on my side, you're gonna win. If you on the side of where I'm at, it's not even about winning, it's about getting your harvest. Okay. They don't really know what a harvest is. They're confused. They're confused about what is going on. Okay. And it ain't no different. Okay. So for years consistently, I've had enemies. I've had people attacking. I've had people throwing black magic at me. I've had people, just and the reason why those people are going down is because they put more focus on some stupid beef or trying to stop you, but they don't focus on themselves. And see, this year was the year that I warned them. I gave them ample warning. It's been years and years of, oh, I'm going to mess up your business. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. It's all hogwash and shit talk. Okay? They do it every single year, and every single year, God always provides, or, because, and the problem is that people can't accept what is. People can't accept the truth. People can't accept the truth. Now somebody had came in here and mentioned, let me throw this part of the way. Somebody had came in here last night and mentioned a blogger on here, which I believe is an agent. Okay. Live views don't mean shit. There's some of these people on here that have fake live views, because please believe that there are people that are watching YouTube, but most people are out doing barbecues, having fun. Okay. But what they do is they try to create an environment on YouTube that's hogwash and bullshit. So, it's the same thing. Same thing. A lot of these people, they can buy views to make it look like somebody. It's a lot of people on here buying views. And I can tell you that YouTube is probably going to end up prosecuting those people. The people that are on here buying live, that are buying views, they're going to prosecute them people. Eventually, them people are going to end up in trouble, because when you're monetized, you get paid for that. But if it's a fake view, you sign it in a contract. So anybody on YouTube that thinks that they better than somebody because the amount of live viewers and all that shit, you see how they blacklisting me today? Y'all probably don't even know I'm live. Y'all probably don't even realize I'm live. They do the same crap every year. It's always some kind of fun show or some joke show or some kind of weird showcase, joke, front. When in reality, if you don't live genuinely, and if you're not genuinely living the way that you want, which is how some of these people are living, and especially some of them, and it ain't just the white folks on that are prejudiced, even though we got racist white people on here, of course, but it's also people that genuinely want things, but they can't have it. Okay. And they want what you have more than they want what they have, because these are people that don't appreciate anything. Hey, Superman, I wouldn't worry about it. I would get up and do some yoga. I might end up doing a live yoga session that y'all can go along with me. I think I may do that today. It might be time for that because I know that I want to do some yoga. And I'm in here doing the dishes right now. I'm stuck in the kitchen right now doing my dishes. But when I'm done with these dishes, I will be going outside, getting me some fresh air, getting me some sunshine, you know. They do the same thing every year. And I kept telling them, I said, why do y'all do the same dumb shit every year and they use different people and they have the same damn result? Damn. It's ridiculous. They do the same thing every year. It's pathological with these people. Mm-hmm. It's pathological. You know? And y'all know with me, I'm a genuine person. I live my life like it's gold. Okay? I eat what I want to eat. I do what I want to do. And I screw who I want to screw. See, when you're living within that realness, you're always happy. Otherwise, when you're trying to live within somebody else's world or exist in somebody else's head, people like that don't have much of a life. I'm just telling you, you know, and they do the same damn thing every year. I'm gonna show y'all my candles when I'm done. I'm gonna go live so that y'all can see the candles. We just did Litha on the 21st, which was what, 4 days ago. And them candles are almost done already. They do the same shit every year. They do. Same shit, different face. The demon. Do we feel sorry for the faces that the demon is afflicting? No. No. Because when you allow that demon to affect you, what do you think happens? When you, and you know what? God wants you to show your appreciation for what you do have. These people want to control. I keep telling them every damn year, why do you do this every year? They get up every damn morning trying to manipulate somebody else. I swear to God, it is pathological. And it's the same result, ain't it? The same result. Every year. And the demon convinces the new body bag. The demon convinces the new body bag that it's a competition and they're going to win, and that's how they end up getting fucked in the game. And, you know, it just, you know, I'm just telling y'all, okay? I've seen it happen over and over again. If you've been watching my channel for years, which, you know, then you'll know. You know that what they do every damn year, they do it every damn month. They think that if somebody else, if it's a new face, it's gonna make a difference. You know, this time they using a white man. Oh my God, just stop it. Would just stop it. Okay, seriously, just quit. Just quit. Okay. It's ridiculous and it's petty. It's petty yeti. I promise you it's petty yeti. They do it every year. I want to do this. I want to mess this up. And they can't do shit. It just is what it is. Damn. I get so sick. I get sick and tired of seeing them make the same mistake every damn year. Every year. And a person that is obsessive compulsive ain't got no power. You do the same shit every year and you get the same result. What do you think is gonna happen? And then people will say, well, Jamila, you're just one person. No, I'm not just one person. I have an entire league behind me, a spiritual justice league. Okay? It's an entire spiritual justice league. Okay? So stop worrying about it. People get worried. People get fake afraid of fake enemies that have no power. If those people had any power, wouldn't they be living their own lives? La vida loca? No, they not living la vida loca. And they mad because you're living better than them. That's why they mad at you. Because God blessed you and not them. Hello, DJ Vibes. I have had consistently somebody doing breakup work on me every goddamn week. Breakup work on who? They have no idea. They just constantly doing shit. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And they just gonna end up like they always end up disappointed every fucking time. I swear to God. They end up suffering from disappointment because they can't let shit go that it's time for them to let go of. You know? They it just is pathological, man. I'm telling you. Obsessions are a bitch. And some of these people went ahead and came out of the woodworks. I've had hidden enemies for years that wasn't saying nothing. But then they felt like, oh shit, I'm going to have to say something. Well, does that make you more powerful just because you're saying something? Does it? It don't. Well, and they send people. And it's like, when are you going to start worrying about yourself? Because see, your enemy, the reason why they focus so much on you is because they're avoiding themselves. That's why they focus so much on you. Where is that spray bottle? They constantly focusing on you, but what you doing? Where's my spray bottle? Spray bottle. I wonder if it's upstairs. All right, let's go upstairs and get my spray bottle. So it's the same shit, different year. People get excited about stuff like that. People forget. The enemies forget who they fucking with. Constantly, they think, ooh, this is gonna do something. Man, you ain't gonna do shit. Okay, I don't need the cards to tell me that either, y'all. Just saying. Okay. I'm just shocked that these people ain't moved on and found a damn life. Damn. You know? Can you imagine? But they try to hide behind religion. They say that it's got something to do with their religion. It ain't got nothing to do with no damn religion. You just can't accept what is. That's what the problem is with your enemies, all of them. And I can tell by that black candle, that black and that yellow candle that we got lit back there. You can tell somebody was throwing that shit. I'm gonna show the enemy what all they're gonna get back to in a minute. They're gonna be like, oh, God damn. They're gonna get down on their hands and knees and they're gonna say a couple of Hail Marys because they're gonna need it. They're gonna need it because they know that they stepped outside of their boundaries. Am I lying? Whenever I come on here and address them, they can't help but to get thumbs down. And I'm not just talking shit. I'm talking about things that I've seen. That's just like this perp trying to. He think that he got the power to ruin my company and shit. The shit is hilarious. It really is. Spirits is laughing at him. That's why I put up that. Sometimes you got to just laugh at all of this stuff. What did Tupac say? Sometimes you just got to laugh because you can't take it seriously. You cannot take your enemies' words, threats. You can't take none of that shit seriously. I wouldn't. Okay? And although it may be scary because they're constantly threatening people, can you imagine somebody don't want something to do with you so bad to the point where you got to just boggle down and threaten them and say, I'm going to do this. You ain't going to do shit. You ain't going to do nothing. Just to let y'all know, because a lot of the fears and stuff that y'all are feeling is because the demon is trying to creep into your mind. That's why I told y'all to get cleansings. And just to let y'all know, on the 4th of July, my prices are going to go back up. So a lot of demons during the month of June too, y'all. And then coincidentally, this is Pride Month, right? I got nothing against gay folk, but you can't make people gay by using witchcraft. Okay, so there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that going on because that whole thing is a trick too by the devil. Okay, it's just a bunch of trickery and fuckery, and I just wish that they would shut the fuck up with trying to scare people and shit. Just shut your ass up. You've been saying the same damn thing for years. They've been saying the same shit have they not? And they was, oh God, they was mad as hell, y'all. Let me tell you what they did. In 2019, right before I moved out of that old house I lived, somehow they got my info, and I know where it came from. It was confused people that were scared. And see, this is the reason why the older generation don't really like the younger generation, because we ain't scared of shit. The older generation will get scared and do dumb shit that they know they ain't got no business doing, but they'll do it anyway. God bless them. But see, that's where we come in and we take over. And we say, oh, really? So in 2019, when I was looking for my house, I discovered something on my credit report that dropped my credit score down. Yeah. Because when they know your plans, what they'll do is they'll go and they'll do stuff to fuck it up. So basically what they did was they took my credit, did a bogus account. And I think the bogus account was like $1,200. So we need to be suing these credit bureaus. Because when they did that on my credit, it dropped my score down like 200 points. And if your identity is stolen and it ain't your fault, the credit bureau will not give you back your points. And they know that is what people are usually going by, is the points, the number, right? So I said, God damn it. And I kind of think it was my landlord personally, because he was struggling. He was a struggling landlord. Okay, he was struggling. And he wanted me to stay in my place so that he didn't have to stop getting that government check. Because remember, I was on housing before I moved into this house. Okay, and I have proof that I self-terminated myself off of that program. I might have to put that up just so that y'all know what the hell the truth is. Okay, so the end of 2019, when it was time for me to get up out of that house. Okay, at the end of 2019, I couldn't apply for my place because they had fucked up my credit. This is no joke. We had to go to a hotel. I moved my stuff into storage, went to the hotel, worked my ass off at the hotel. Not no prostitution. Clients, hon. Clients. If an agency, and that's why you got to realize that these people were not the popo. They wish they were, but they're too mentally ill. If I had a federal agency that accused me of not making my money genuinely, I could prove it with Western Union receipts, website sales. So I worked my ass off and I got my family. And trust me, I could have did it sooner, but I had to wait for my credit score to go back up. So while I was at that hotel, I got a credit card that gave me some of the points back on my credit that was taken and stolen. And I got approved for this place here. Okay. Sure enough. And moved in March the 5th of last year. Now, when they saw that, they almost all had heart attacks for some reason. These delusional ass people thought that they could stop somebody from getting a house. Like, guys, first of all, I've gotten places like, and again, I'm appreciative of the help that I got, you know what I'm saying, for years. But then when I got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm ready to buy a house, but I'm going to rent because buying a house seems very complicated. There was no way that I could have concentrated while I was at that last place. There was no way. Okay. Okay. And when I got into this place, they went into hyperdrive. They were so upset. And at that point last year was when it should have stopped. But they didn't. They didn't. They didn't stop. They kept going. Fucking shame. For nothing. They can't even tell you why. If somebody were to interview them and say why, they would say, well, because of so and so and so. Because and then no, it's not going to make any sense. Like when they have to justify the black magic that they have done, they can't justify it. They can't. And see, a lot of them are mad. They say, well, we on print. When they get mad, when they get upset, they say, well, we in prison on this planet because I can't use black magic to do what I want to do to people. And I'm mad because what I did didn't work. So then when I got up in this motherfucker, they decided we gonna get her evicted. Oh God. It's like, oh my God, do y'all ever stop? Now they're facing eviction. What the hell did I tell these people? Now they're facing eviction. And the only thing that saved them was the Justice League. They fucked it up and then needed to go and cry to the Justice League for help. So that's why they are putting out these memorandums that if you're late on your rent or your mortgage, you can't be evicted or foreclosed on. So one of my viewers came in last night and said that and it's going to keep going. Everything that they do, God is going to handle them. And when they start to realize you're not God, you're a child of God. When they start realizing that shit, because they mad because they mad because they can't use their black magic to fuck people's lives up. And they willing to give their life for it, evidently. They willing to give their life for some dumb shit. And it just don't make no sense to nobody that has any kind of intelligence. This is what creates the struggle. When people can't accept that you cannot control the lives of others. You can't even do that with witchcraft. You can only control what affects you. Otherwise, I've seen people go to these practitioners. Yeah, I promise I'm going to be able to kill Jamila. I'll be hearing that conversation. I promise I'm going to do this. I swear to God, the more money you give me, I just need more money. Shit, this motherfucker going to have a mob after him once I'm done with him. My spirits will rip a fucking hole in they shit. Trust me. Don't ever trust in a person that is unrighteous, that has been trying to do some shit for 5 or 6 damn years and they still ain't been able to goddamn do it. It's ridiculous. Then they be doing all kind of shit. And it's like, do you realize, it's so stupid, y'all. It really is stupid. And then when people lose respect for them, they be like, why you ain't got no respect for me? Because you don't make good decisions. These people ain't made a good decision yet. And the problem is that when you make when you do stuff like that, and then especially if you're working with these demons, they gonna come to collect. That's why I don't do that shit. I'm very blessed and highly favored. So this is the reason why the services that I offer to help people, right? Because at the end of the day, where the good stuff is at. The good stuff is when you can manifest what you want in life, which is usually happiness, money, and good health. When you can manifest that, you're not like them because you're moving on with your life. You're living life the way that you want, and they know what you want. They know what you want. So then they get to thinking of ways to stop you from wanting what you want, which is absolutely preposterous. So I'm just letting y'all know the energy that y'all feeling is the internal struggle. But I'm just telling y'all what I've seen year after year after year. My business is going to be running until the day I die, which will probably be at the age of 99 or 100. So then they'll promise you, ooh, I can kill her with death magic. And somebody must be praying for them. Common sense ain't common. So after 6 years of doing that shit, your target has all of the power over you because you've built up a goddamn debt. Now they want you to pay their debt. It's ridiculous. And I said, well, what? Who in the fuck told you that you could do that? And they said, well, we're practicing witchcraft. We can do whatever we want. No, you cannot. And Hecate ain't playing with them. She ain't playing with them, especially when it comes to a woman, you know. And I've had cowardly ass, oh my God, the amount of men, these men are confused. They jealous because they coochie don't bleed once a month like mine does. Right? They mad about that. You got a lot of imbalance going on the earth. You know that the devil is a liar and the devil is truly taking over when you have men that are jealous of women for being women. Okay. Now, here's my whole thing about it is that when you focus on love, because I noticed that there was a lot of hateful things that were being said. Some of these bloggers on here are very hateful, especially towards the black man, because they ain't woman enough. So, on here, it's all about the black man. How are we going to harm and disenfranchise the black man? You can't. That's something that they're never going to succeed at. And especially if you are a righteous man. You got to take a stand against that demon and let it know what it do. Okay? For real. So I'm doing a lot of the work as far as with my situation is concerned. But if you have a situation, you just need to consult with me and it will be okay. See, when the enemy starts lying, that's when you know you won. Last year, I noticed that when they started lying, she on Section 8. Now, and then what I did was I went live and proved that I wasn't, which shouldn't even make a fucking difference. Hell. Yeah. Anytime they gotta lie, you know that you know that it is some bullshit. And then they say, oh, well, I can do this and do that. I'm gonna dry up her business. You gonna dry up your goddamn heart chakra. That's what you're gonna dry up on. You got people out there offering this shit, and really, to be honest with you, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna make a jar on you. Good. Make several jars, bitch. That's what you tell them. For real, you cannot let your enemy ever convince you that they done did shit, especially, hold on. And then some of y'all have been doing magic for years to sustain yourself and your family. What difference does it make now? So now your mind has went to atrophy and you feel that they are going to get that over on you, and they're not. Stop letting them convince you of that. Okay? Stop letting them convince you of that. Okay? And then for some reason they thought, okay, well, this is why Jamila is successful. She lied. You pretend that you got money coming in, but then again, you don't. But if you pretend that you got some shit popping, then people will think you got some shit popping, and then they'll do. And I said, what the hell is wrong with these people? You realize that money manifestation is internal, not external. Okay. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, you got to have something going on inside that many people don't know about. And so that's why your girl got so many haters. I got people, they have meetings about me every goddamn day. It's ridiculous. And I keep telling them, why do you keep doing that? Why you keep doing that over and over again? And what they do is they go and they find they done found a new flying monkey, and for some reason he's real delusional. So hilarious. Ain't nobody watching this fool now because I destroyed everything that he did completely and totally. You know, I don't have to put his name in my titles to get attention. It's ridiculous and it's petty because it has nothing to do with the spiritual witchy business. These people have no idea. They literally have no idea. Literally. And you know how they say that God protects babies and fools. They've been getting over on that for years. They can't do that no more. They're going to have to step into the reality. First of all, you don't have the ability to fuck up nothing for nobody. You fucked up everything for yourself and you're going to have to accept it. Okay? And so it is what it is. How many thumbs down we got, y'all? They get angry. They don't even, like, do you not realize that when y'all hit the thumbs down, that means that, for me at least, not for other people. Okay, this is just for me personally, not other people. But for me, when the enemy gets upset, throws a temper tantrum and hits the thumbs down, it means nothing. It just means that they can't stand the truth. And I'm not just talking shit. I've been at spiritual war with these jackasses for 6 goddamn years. Six years. Same dumb shit. You keep telling them, hey, you know, you're creating struggle for yourself. And the problem is that you got people who think that they money that they pay to people, which ain't much. They ain't got much to offer. Really, they don't. And I kept telling them, I said, well, that's not really worth it. You could have had a real, but see, a lot of these people ain't real. A lot of these people that was claiming to be spiritualists, they're not actually real. They're not, because they don't really understand. They think that they can take their magic and do shit to you, but they can't. And then when it boils down to it, it's because I'm black. Mm-hmm. That's when it boils down to it. Unfortunately, especially on the YT, we got so many black people that are against black people. It's a fucking crying shame. It's a fucking crying shame. And, you know, this is the reason why I don't even participate in it, because I'm above it. Okay? And y'all need to be above it too. We're getting attracted to that ignorant ass shit. It ain't gonna do you or your family no good. Live life. Okay? Get, you know, eat you some good food and don't worry about it. And everything is a competition. But when you got everything, when you have everything that you need, why would you have to compete with somebody? When you got everything that a person wants, when you have everything that people want, you're not competing. There's no way that I would ever be in a competition with anybody, because there is no competition. Okay? Especially when it comes to my business, and then especially when it comes to me personally as a person. You can't compete with me. You can't take what's mine. You can't compete with me. Okay? And it is what it is, you know? Because that's the main factor about it, is that they want to take what's yours. Because they just want to be you for a day. They want to know how it feels to be you. But they can't really captivate your full essence. So they get angry, they get frustrated, and they're still angry and frustrated. Right? I woke up this morning and I could tell that, excuse me, I could tell that the enemy was frustrated as fuck because they wasn't able to carry out their agenda. Yeah, and this latest retard ain't nothing but a different day, different fucking flying monkey. Just to let y'all know. Okay? And y'all need to stop fearing these people. I know I have absolutely no fear or doubt. So, you know, and a lot of people say, well, Jamila, I don't want to roll with you because these people don't want to be your friend. Well, that's because they don't qualify to be my friend. Shit. There is no way. Hell, some of y'all be trying to have friends that literally, hell, who the hell needs enemies when you got friends like that? You know what I'm saying? And they'll play some little games with you and say, oh, well, she don't have no friend and don't nobody like her. But y'all remember that song, Oh, I Think They Like Me? As I continue to be a success in my business, I know they like me. I know they like me. So they'll say, oh, nobody likes you. No, you don't like me because you're a fucking hater. Like, and then they always accuse you of hating on them. Now, why in the hell would I have to hate on you? It's, y'all, it's preposterous. Like, I'll be sitting there, I'll be like, God damn it. You know, that's just like Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth be lit all day. I know don't nobody like that lady. They think that she a reptilian and shit. They think that she eats babies. That lady, every day for lunch, she has a glass of wine. Okay. Every day for lunch. You sip your wine and you move the hell on. They can't seem to do that. They do the same thing year after year, and they get the same result. The same result, which is that don't nobody want. Why would somebody want somebody that's confused and retarded and stupid? It's ridiculous. I'm telling you, and it's happening right now. I'm sitting there watching it, and when a person just don't want you in their heart, they just don't want you. The heart knows what it wants, and the heart is gonna get what it wants. No, nobody wants somebody that don't fucking love themselves. And your enemies have already shown that they don't love themselves because they'll do anything. They'll do anything to make a fucking fool of themselves. And at the foundation of love is respect and genuine love and genuine kindness, you know? And they're very codependent. They come to you to front like they got a goddamn relationship trying to convince you that somebody else wants their ass. And really nobody actually wants them at all. Okay? So, you know, that little sneaky and conniving shit, you know, and they don't understand when they're being just used. I gotta do some more dishwashing. So it's a shame. It's a shame. Especially when you see women doing that shit. Women competing with other women because they want to be you. They want to be you as a woman. And I'm like, well, why can't you just be yourself as a woman? They can't. They can't mimic you. They can't replace you as a woman. So a lot of y'all might be going through it with y'all relationships and shit. Girl, bye. I think it's preposterous, especially that damn perverted ass demon. Ain't nobody gonna choose a perversion, a complete perversion, over something real and genuine. Nobody's going to ever choose that. Nobody's going to ever choose to have love in their life that is simply there because they want to compete with somebody else. I have never seen anything like it in my life. And the first time that I saw it was in 2015 when I saw these confused females trying to convince a man that he should want them because they make more money. I was like, oh, these women are real confused. Now that's when they start to get used. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, these men are not impressed with your career and how much money you make. They want you to make, like, I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't even gonna go there, y'all. I'm a better woman. Choose me. Have you ever in your life ever done that? Like, I've never done that. So when it comes to love and you got these helpers running around here, you know what I'm saying, doing weird shit. Hey, Patsy. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous, man. People want real love. People want real shit in their life. I don't even think a man can even feel right. I think that being around a woman like that just make you feel sick inside. Just make you feel sick, make you feel real suicidal. Like, oh God, I'm gonna shoot myself in the head if I gotta hear this person say one more damn word. Just shut up. Like while they doing what they doing, you just want them to shut up because they bobbleheads, they airheads. They don't even have nothing to talk about. They don't even have nothing to talk about. And I think it's ridiculous. And they still up to it. It's like, God damn. Bye. Get on somewhere. Get gizzard. My mom used to say that, y'all. Get gizzard. Get gizzard. They ain't got enough pride to get gizzard. They don't have enough pride and self-respect for themselves to just go, including your enemies, because the enemy, they want to be you. So that's why they chase after everything that belongs to you. They want to be you because being themselves is too goddamn painful. Am I lying? Am I lying about this, y'all? Y'all know I'm not lying. Let me find a coffee can. Y'all. Some long coffee can. So for me, I don't worry about shit. I don't think about shit. They be trying to send shit to your head. And it's like, girl, oh God. Please, God, just let it die. Just let it die. Let it go ahead and die. That's sad when you're so desperate that people just want you to die. Now that's bad. That's bad. Like when it gets to that point when people obviously just wish that your ass was not here on this earth because you're so annoying. And then especially when they contacting people talking about you all the goddamn time. But the hell. So, and it's just so sad, y'all, because I've been noticing a lot. I've seen a lot and I've noticed a lot. Shit is just stupid. Okay. All right, y'all. I am almost done with this kitchen. I'm gonna come back in a few minutes and show y'all the candles, show y'all our candle progression from the Litha circle. So, and that's just it. Okay, that's just it. That's just it is what it is. Anytime the effects that you have on the people around you is where they want to just goddamn drink themselves to death. They, you know, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. When a man drinking every goddamn day, and when he trying to escape the reality with you, that means something. So a lot of these women just don't realize how fucked up they are and how stupid they are. Just stupid. Some of these people don't realize how stupid they are. It's ridiculous. So like I said, I got a female. This bitch, let me tell y'all what Spirit showed me. Every goddamn Wednesday, this bitch starts doing spiritual work. She want to fuck up my relationship. She want to fuck up my money. You know why? Because her shit is fucked completely and totally. Right now, she's fuming, mad as fuck. She is. She's fuming and mad as fuck because I called her ass out last night before I took my ass to bed. I called her out. It's the same shit, different day. The same chick been doing work on me for the longest. She want me to get mad. She want me to hate black men. She want me to, you know, go along with the black feminism that's going on YouTube. They can all kiss my ass. And one of them came over here and was mentioning something about Cynthia G. Now, here's the reason why Cynthia G is ridiculous, and here's the reason why she don't have no damn black viewers. Cynthia G don't really have as many black viewers as you think she is. She's a female Tommy Sotomayor. She made a post saying, "Dear black men, I don't owe you nothing." Now, ain't no black man asking her for shit unless he's some guy on YouTube. And, you know, she's upset because some man left her for a white woman, right? Instead of moving on, she done created this whole channel devoted to being hurt by some black man that dated a white woman and chose a white woman over her. When in reality, I think it's probably what, 7 to 8. She had, you know, and some of these black women on YouTube, they act like it's an epidemic. They act like it's an epidemic or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, girl, that's like 6 or 8% of black men. So it's stupid. It's stupid to build your, that's called building a house of cards. That's why a lot of the disingenuous bloggers on here, they are having a hard time. They don't feel very good about themselves because they went out on a damn limb, they gambled, and it's not paying off. It's not. First of all, that shit is stupid. Love is love. Right? So if a black man really loves you, he's going to love you regardless. He's going to love you, ain't he? Regardless if you black, you could look like goddamn buckwheat. He going to love you any fucking way, ain't he? Because they went around, oh, my hair, hair, hair. Hello, cousin it. So a lot of us black women, you know, y'all, Cynthia G is she got tricked by the devil. The devil has convinced herself that she has to go against black men because of some bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you what's going on when it comes to interracial dating is because there's a lot of white men that have lost their fucking mind. They've lost it. They got nothing to do with what their preference is. They're just, you know, and they go after, and there's a lot of decent white men out there. But they don't want those white men. They want other white men that look like Kurt Russell and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's what makes all of the disingenuous shit start to happen. because your love for somebody ain't got nothing to really do with their features or what they look like. But at the end of the day, if you are a Black woman that loves Black men, and they say, oh, well, he looked like this and he looked like that. And what they do is they say, oh, well, I can see that this Black bitch love you, so I'm going to pretend that I actually love and appreciate you to trick you. So be careful with that shit. Be careful with that shit, because these people are karmics. They don't give a fuck about their life. They'll throw their whole goddamn life away on some bullshit. And that's exactly what a lot of these people are doing. If they would have put up their channels and if they would have had something genuine like me, then they wouldn't be suffering. Right now, they're suffering. It's a fucking shame. And stalking people. And, you know, we know that the Black man, he will fall short sometimes and he will fall for the okie doke. But at the end of the day, who the fuck wants to love somebody that don't love their goddamn self? That got some fake stuff. So a lot of y'all that are upset right now, there's a lot of women that think certain stuff about their love life. They're upset, they're mad, but you know, a lot of that stuff is just a trick. A lot of y'all are being bombarded with stuff in your head. And at the same time, when it comes to Black men, they being bombarded with stuff being put in their fucking head, and they don't know how to decipher. They don't know how to fucking judge it. Okay, because what they will do is they will look back at certain events that have happened to Black people and see they, you know, what these people are going to do is they're going to end up getting YouTube sued, is what they're going to end up doing, because there's a lot of racism going on here. It's a lot of it, and it's bullshit. And see, this is why I was telling y'all, I respect white folks that, you know, stick with their own, and they know how to make shit right, and they not, you know, and even if you date interracially, that's fine too. But don't you ever come around trying to make it seem like you better than a Black woman, because you're not. See, that's what they've been trying to do. Oh, I'm better than you. What? I don't think that he agrees with that. Yes, he do. He told me. He had to tell you that. He didn't have no choice. So a lot of y'all don't realize, like, a lot of this shit that's going on, it's so fucking fake. I swear to God. And whenever somebody got to put on a fake ass plastic smile for you and pretend some shit, that's not real. What is real? Real is the love that you feel for a person. Real is the unconditional love and the understanding that you have for a person. And the shit that they dealing with. Right now, this disgusting scumbag is trying to convince people that it's something going on between me and him. So he just gonna keep talking and keep talking and keep talking and keep talking until he's blue in the face. And I think it's sad. I think that when you have failed so miserably, you know, as this man has failed, and it's a good thing that he failed, because his agenda was so ridiculous that nobody would go for it. Maybe they would be tricked temporarily into believing in it, but nobody actually believes in that. When the spell is over, when it's all said and done, you get the same damn result. So this is for if it has something to do with love or money. People love who they love. People want what they want, and people got what they got. Okay. So yeah, it is. I will say this to Black people is that there are a lot of disgusting Caucasian people on here. Not talking to my Caucasian friends. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to the people that have lost their way. Okay, they're no different from a black person that has failed at life, failed at fatherhood, failed at everything, and had to go to another race thinking that things were going to be different. But they have to go and they have to deal with the disingenuous bottom of the barrel trash is what they're doing. And it's just the truth. It's just, you know, what else are we going to do? You know what I'm saying? And if I was any Caucasian person, I would absolutely reject a person like that. And I think a lot of Caucasian people are very smart when they reject people like that. That, you know, and it's just it's really sad. It really is. It really is. It's really sad. Right now, I could sense who was doing work on me is a white lady trying to do work on me. Ooh, I got a client calling. So I'm gonna go. I will see y'all later. Peace and love to all of the goddesses out there, white, black, Mexican, Asian, Japanese, whatever you are. Peace and love to you. But you know, these disingenuous people, they do the same thing year after year. They make the same mistakes and they end up feeling like shit. They end up feeling like shit, is what I'm telling you. They do. Okay. Right now, I got a Caucasian lady doing work on me. She wants to convince me that I need to be gay for pay or gay for hire or gay period. You know, they, for some reason, and see, that's a part of that agenda. Like I was telling y'all, to get black folk not to produce any more black children, which is absolutely, it's absolutely preposterous. It really is. And it only exists as a fantasy world on YouTube. They wanted to bring it to real life, but in reality, as they are, you know, doing what they're doing right now, they're thinking, damn, it's still not actually. I thought that what I was doing was going to produce something real, but it doesn't. Okay, because I'm no Cynthia G. I'm not going to abandon my people or my men because I got tricked by a weird racist person. So you want to know my opinion of Cynthia G? There it is. She is a puppet. She is a puppet for this dumb stuff that's going on YouTube, which has nothing to do with real life. Because in reality, I'm my happiest when I'm with my black man. I mean, seriously, just depends what it is. So I owe the black man plenty. I owe him my body. I owe him my mind. I owe him my love. Whatever black man I choose to be with, I owe him everything. Do you understand me? I owe him everything, and I'm going to give him everything that he needs. So these black women coming out here with all these dumbass channels, I don't watch that crap. Y'all need to stop watching that crap too. Hey, Ruby. Hello. Hi. Happy Friday. Just saying. And I'm going to say this. A lot of black women owe black men. We owe black men a lot. I saw her show because somebody came in here last night and was like, Cynthia G is live. And she got all the black viewers. So after I got off last night, I went and I looked at Cynthia G's channel, and the name of her channel, the name of her show was Dear Black Man, I Don't Owe You Nothing. Oh God. And those are the people that get the views, those are the people that they dig up. But in reality, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Hello. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous. I do not. If y'all want me to do an expose or a reading on Cynthia G, I will. But I think that she is bitter and she is hurt. She's had a black man hurt her. Apparently, it was several years ago because she's been talking this shit for several years. And no, I don't agree with her. And no, I don't watch her. Not at all. Because she's very spiritually ignorant. I don't watch people on YouTube that are spiritually ignorant. Having a bunch of damn dumbass viewers don't mean shit. So a lot of people thought, oh, well, you know, they said that the masses was going to be led to destruction, led into the darkness. And darkness ain't got nothing to do with the color of somebody's skin. They be trying to relate dark skin to that shit. And it's like, that don't have nothing to do with it. They ain't got nothing to do with it. As a black woman, I love my black men. I'm going to do everything that I can to help them and give them understanding and give them patience and give them compassion. Okay. And you know what? That's when you know that you truly in love, when you don't have that fucking ego. So she is ego driven because of somebody that she ain't meant to be with. Cynthia G, you're not meant to be with that man that left you for that white woman. How do you protect your ideals from people monitoring you? Thanks. Oh shit. I told y'all to do that advanced witch bottle. Go and look at that video. I actually have the audio sped up on it. I did it when I first moved into this house. You got to protect your DNA. You have to do some protection. Protection is everything. Okay, so that's what you have to do. And yeah, they are monitoring us and they throwing stuff at us. It's a small percentage of confused people. You cannot let confused people run you. And, you know, because I can see it about 10 years from now, you know, when I'm with my big black man with his black ass. And a lot of y'all white ladies that's with y'all white man that look like Kenny Rogers. I don't know about y'all, but if I was a white woman, I'd be into the Kenny Rogers type. Okay. But I'm not a white woman. I'm a black woman. I'm attracted to black men. I see the total bullshit that's happening and I ain't falling for it. Not ever. And I'm not going to leave my black man just because he slept with a white woman. Are you fucking crazy? That's just sex. A lot of these women are confused. Under no way in hell I'm going to walk away from a good black man just because he made a mistake. But a lot of these women are confused. They want to control. You want to control the man. See, when you're not trying to control a man, you let him do what he do. And yeah, he may be confused and he may even be wrong. But there is a such thing as forgiveness and moving past stuff, okay? But anyway, like you was saying, how do you protect your ideas from people? Do that advanced witches bottle. As simple as writing it down. If you guys need spiritual work, y'all know y'all can reach out to me because that's exactly what y'all need. Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta go because I gotta follow up with somebody that purchased the reading, and then I gotta follow up with another client. So I will see y'all later. Like I said, peace and love to all of my people that are living genuinely, that ain't, like I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of black people right now that are very sick in the head, just like Cynthia G. I ain't never said nothing about it, but since evidently, I don't know if it was an agent. I don't know who that was that came in here and mentioned her, but you can't never compare me to that weak ass lady. That lady's weak, and she's weak for this bullshit. And I feel the same way about the pink pill. I feel the same way about Crystal and Kerosene. I feel the same way about her. I don't watch those sisters. I don't support them. I think that they're confused and they lonely as shit. How the hell you been dating outside your race for 6 or 7 years and you still ain't found nobody, sis? Could it be that it just wasn't meant to be? Could it be that maybe you got tricked by the devil? Okay, and I don't even really believe all the time that the devil is the white man. The devil is an energy. It's a source of dumb shit that uses that whole thing to feed off of you. So if you a black person and you watching her, why would you want to be? And then also another thing I've been noticing is some of these weird people on here. That I unsub from somebody, y'all. I listen. I want y'all to listen very carefully to what I'm about to say to you. I unsub from somebody because this person had went live, and in their anger and confusion, and I don't know if they took down the video, this person, they was talking, they said, these black men are shit. Oh, they this and that, and don't have no sons for them. And abort all black children. Give them up for adoption. These people are confused. You know that I got 2 black sons. My son, Jacob, is considered to be a black man, even though he's got curly hair, because he came from a black woman. So why in the hell would I go on a plight against black men when I got black sons? And I think it's stupid. And I think that obviously the black women that ain't falling for that shit, what you think gonna happen? I will never let go of my black man and his black ass. And y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, probably because you're just insecure about yourself as a woman. You know what I'm saying? These people are insecure. So yeah, it's a lot of confused ass black women on here. You think that first of all, I'm pagan, I'm intelligent, I'm not no dummy, and I see everything. But you think I would ever come on here on some agenda against the black man? Shit, not ever. Black men are too goddamn powerful. They far more powerful than what you believe that they are. So I don't do stuff like that. Okay. And we know they can't stand it. And you know what? Why don't they just move on with their life? Because they use us as a source of power. That's the only power that they have, is confused black folk that got hurt by a black man, and they raising hell all over the damn earth because this black man that was not meant to be with them, whether or not they're meant to be with a black woman somewhere else, it just wasn't meant to be, sis. Let it go. It's been several years, and you on here still spreading this rhetoric when you could be finding the love for you. But instead, and the same thing that goes for some of these black men. My baby mama left me. She left me high and dry. She threw me out, and then good. And then what you gonna do for the rest of your life? You gonna cry about that shit, or are you gonna move on with your life? Oh, I see what you're gonna do. I see what you're gonna do, boo boo. You gonna go around and try to make it about the woman being black. When in reality, it was just a woman that either she wasn't ready to settle down or she wasn't ready to settle down with you. So I see confused black men on here, including Tommy Sotomayor. Tommy Sotomayor can't stand me because I'm a witch. I'm a natural witch. Back then, when me and Tommy had a beef, when he made a video, do y'all remember that video? I wonder if I'm gonna look for that video today. I'm gonna see if he took it down. Y'all remember years ago when Tommy Sotomayor, he made a video to me with Lana sitting right there with him. And I bet you he took that video down. I'd love to go look at that video. And he was talking big shit to me because I was a single mother. And Lana must have caught my ancestors in that because she was just like, she wasn't even laughing. And then probably like a week later, she left his ass. And then ever since then, he been on a confused tirade. And, you know, you do have black men that call in and support them, but, you know, you got to think there's trillions of people on this earth. So when you think about, first of all, I think that Cynthia G, I don't know how many people she had watching, but if it's 300, 400, 500, even 1,000 people, it's not in comparison to the rest of the world. That has nothing to do with the rest of the world, the whole world. You realize that there's millions of black people on this planet. Compare that to 1,000 live viewers. These people be thinking that they the shit. So no, I do not stand by that agenda. I don't stand by the agenda at all of deciding I'm going to go and date another race because all these black men are messed up. You just don't know how to cultivate a black man and how to support him and how to be there for him. You don't know how to do that, sis, because you ain't no real woman to begin with. So you don't really know how to support a black man. A black man is special, but he's worth it. He's a lot of trouble. Sometimes you may think that his black ass need to come with instructions. Shit, we need to write a book called The Instructional Book on Maintaining a Black Man. It's just as complicated, more complicated than maintaining our nappy ass hair as black people. So really this whole Pride Month, and I can't wait until it's over. I can't wait until the month of June is over. This Pride Month is about black pride too. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with having, and it ain't nothing wrong with having white pride. But when your white pride is codependent on a black person, how the hell is it white pride? I had this fool, this newest flying monkey, live talking about white power pull up. And only 3 people showed up because everybody else that's white, they like, look at this stupid dumb ass nigga. That's why white folk call each other niggas these days, because a lot of them are very ignorant. So Jamila, don't worry about nothing. Okay. And if y'all need me, I will be available. I got one more opening. Okay? I'm booked otherwise. And I got one more opening for today. Okay. So otherwise, I'll have to schedule you for Saturday. Going and dating outside of your race because you think that black people are fucked up, or you think that black people can't have nothing, you're out of your mind. It's some people, you know, our own people become jealous of us. First of all, they become jealous of us. You know, you got black folks hating on other black folk too. I'm not going to deny that, because, you know, your black enemies, they upset because you made some kind of progression. So that's messed up within itself. You ain't got to worry about that over here. Every black person and every white person that I done helped over here is progressed. It just is what it is. And all that other self-depreciating crap, and no. Okay. So it has nothing to do with what is real. And as a black woman, I'm not going to tell a black man that he has to be with me because it's his duty and that he should be. I want him to be with me because he loves me and because he wants me. You don't want to have like, and same thing with the Rashida Strober chick. She's totally lost. And sometimes I think these people are playing a game. Rashida Strober is another one. There are a lot of black men that would gladly be with her, but that's not what she wants. She's an agent against black people. So she's going to complain, 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 whine, 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 instead of living a real life. And she does it to get attention. And it is what it is. Right now, there are no dark-skinned black women that are in danger of somebody not wanting them because of the color of their skin, but they will create it because it's been created in their own mind, but that's not the case for every black woman. So that's why they come by here. They call my grandma a demon because I've been talking about my grandma for years. My grandma was a brown-skinned black lady, and everybody wanted her. Everybody. Everybody wanted my grandma. And it had nothing to do with her Cadillacs and her cars. It was all about her stability and her energy. My grandmother was a very powerful and beautiful woman. And for you to come to YouTube and say, pay attention to me, I'm pathetic, oh, the world is this and that, I don't respect you. I don't respect you at all. Okay? I don't respect you. So, you know, and that's what we're dealing with. And yes, I am being harassed and attacked by black women that don't respect me because I'm in love with a black man. They don't like me, they don't respect me. You think I give a damn? What they got? What do these other vloggers got to do with me? Not a damn thing. So please believe that they watch me, they sneak around and they watch me. And I think it's ridiculous and it's preposterous. Now, is spirit just going to leave you and abandon you because of your ignorant views? Not really. Spirit ain't going to do that, but just don't project that shit onto nobody else. As a black woman, I know that I need the black man. I need him to balance me out. Okay? I need him. Okay? And it is what it is. Okay? So, and you know what? Maybe eventually these people will one day find out what I'm talking about. You know, but black men don't make it easy. They don't. You got a lot of black male agents on here that are, you know, they ain't right. But what they got to do with the rest of the world? These people be trying to act like everybody in the world watching their videos. Everybody in the world, most people that are normal, that are living the everyday society, that are living real lives, they not gonna watch your play. That's why I told y'all to quit getting stop watching these people that are puppets. They're puppets, y'all. They're puppets. Okay? Literal puppets for white supremacy. Cynthia G is a puppet for white male supremacy. Whenever she gets through with it, she's a puppet. And I've seen a lot of black people screw up their own life 20 years. Oh, I'm upset because, you know, move on with your life. They can't do it. So a lot of these people, they're just projecting their shit out on everybody else. You know what I'm saying is real. What the hell? It don't make no sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense for these people to emotionally be tied up in some shit and try to make it real life when most people are just living their lives. So YouTube can be a wonderland of bullshit for people that are lost and turned out. Okay, and I'll talk to y'all later. I'm done with my dishes. I'll be at you later. So I do offer that love work, and my love spells work. My reunion spells work. My cleanses work. My hex breakers work. My banishing work works. But you ain't gonna come over here and like, especially, yeah, all that other BS, these people, they're losers. They're losers. They lost at life. And right now, what they have to do is they have to do what makes it work for them, what pays their bills. Okay. And so that's why they do and say some of the things that they say, y'all. And they can't stand my black ass. And I don't give a damn if I don't have none. Y'all, I got so many people that love me, that come to me every single day. I don't need for a vlogger to come online and show me love because I get plenty of it every single day. And this is not against white people. This ain't even against the white man, but you ain't gonna never trick me into leaving my nigga. You ain't gonna never trick me into leaving the man that I love. Period. Okay, because that would mean that would be a detriment to me. So I don't do that. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Love and light.